Do you remember 1997? The year now, OK Computer, the death of Princess Diana, and most importantly for this video, Labour winning the general election that year. It is important we mention that, as the same could easily happen this year as well, as on the day you are watching this, hopefully, if I've got it right on time, it is the general election. For any audience who happens to not be from the UK, I'll give you a brief rundown. We'll separate it into chapters which will be shown on the screen. So let's get started. Let's make this chapter really easy with some colours to prove our budget. The Liberal Democrats, Labour, Conservatives, Reform UK, Green Party. Admittedly, there are other parties such as Scottish SNP and smaller parties such as UKIP, which you might know. But let's just stick to the ones I've just said, and let's carry on to chapter 2. So, Blair is elected. He lasts until 2007. His leadership is considered pretty good, especially on the home front. International, not as clean as the slate many say. Iraq, for example, that doesn't exactly help. Causes his popularity to drop, and subsequently his majority in parliament. Then eventually he steps down, and there comes a leadership election in which the person who wins is actually the only person in the race. This is Gordon Brown, formerly the Chancellor in Blair's tenure. Meanwhile, the Conservatives are back, now with David Cameron. Now, at the 2010 election, the Conservatives win, or do they? They have to scramble together a majority with the Liberal Democrats. This causes the coalition government. Yeah, I'll cut the music. Anyway, none of these prime ministers are getting pictures, partially because I don't like them, and also time constraints and budget. So, now in 14 years we've had 4 other prime ministers. Cameron stays till 2016, leaves after opening a stupid can of fish, started by them bloody UKIP idiots from earlier, Brexit. Theresa May takes his place, doesn't last too long after failing to get a deal for Brexit, remains till 2019. Boris Johnson, yeah you know him, gets Brexit done. And COVID happens weeks after lockdown. He gets in trouble for ignoring the rules he set. Government sinks as quickly as my confidence around girls. Then Liz Truss comes in, kills the economy, and subsequently the Queen leaves after only like 45 days. Damn impressive if you ask me. Then we are now on, but not for much longer, Rishi Sunak. He tries to save the ship Johnson and Truss in particular sank. However, fails miserably, leaves D-Day early. Realistically, the party is dead. And now we are here. Now, this is quite stupid as the video is set to be scheduled for release at the exact same time as the BBC exit poll for the election, but I decided to make my own predictions. We'll see how wrong they are in literally probably about a day or so, and I'll do a follow-up video. Happy 4th of July to the Americans, by the way. Your election is another kettle of fish. Extra bonus notes for the end of this video. First of all, of course I was going to do an exact, accurate sort of thing, just because I knew that, I wanted at least one thing right. So I've only really, the only ones which I believe will be slightly right are probably Greens or Reform, or something like that. I've gone very basic with the others. SNP could also be pretty well. I haven't gone with like Independent or High Cymru or any of them. We'll do other videos looking at them. It's very complicated, as you can imagine. I'd also like to say thank you. It's my first ever political video. It's a very different kettle of fish to normal. I'm going to stop talking now because I've already had to speed this up so it can actually fit in the credit sequence. Farewell. Where's the good music though? Like 1997 had great music.